What's up everyone on the internet? Thank you for making this video part of today. I am so excited because for this video we're going to be taking a look at an anime that I have taken too long to get to, Lycoris Recoil. So I have a bit of a confession to make. I watched this anime when it aired in the summer of 2022. I loved it, I had a great time with it. I was just too lazy to make a video. Well, better late than never. But like I said, this anime came out back in 2022, and right from the get-go, the first 3 minutes sets up this world where we have this secret government organization that takes young orphan girls and makes them into assassins meant to kill criminals and terrorists, and they're called Lycoris. And right from the get-go, I remember watching this being like, holy crap, it's a Black Widow anime. Because in episode 1, we watch these girls jump into actions. They stop an arms deal, which is where we meet one of our main characters, Takina. Oh my god, this girl lit up the building like she was the Terminator. But after that little stunt, she was disowned by her agency, and just when she thought her life was over, she's transferred to a different branch of the agency that operates under a cafe called Lycoris Recoil, which is where we meet my favorite character, Chisato, and let me tell you, this chick is the John Wick of anime because the amount of headshots she racks up in this anime is insane. What's also crazy is that she doesn't even use lethal rounds because she values life so much. And I thought that was a pretty cool aspect of this character. And what also makes this character so cool and so lethal is the fact that she's able to move at superhuman speeds to the point where she can practically dodge bullets thanks to an artificial heart, which we'll come back to later. So looking at the story, this anime likes to blend in some slice of life with some crime drama as we watch these 2 girls go on several missions while at the same time working at a cafe and still having time to go shopping. Now what makes this anime so special are the stark differences between our 2 main characters. For Takina, she's the more serious one of the 2, who's mainly focused on work and getting the job done. Now when you look at Chisato, she's the happy-go-lucky girl who most oftentimes likes to bend the rules a bit, and it's this perfect balance between an introvert and extrovert that bring out the best in one another. When you see Takina be more lenient to change, while Chisato takes some of these jobs a little more seriously. And I even love how this story also is able to give us an equal balance of action and non-action. And what I mean by that is that this anime is not just a non-stop crime thriller, because most oftentimes having too much action can cause a little bit of battle fatigue. But by having half the season focused on these girls going through daily life, you see how they're not just these ruthless killers. And now that I think about it, when you look at the more slice of life episodes, most of the time when we see these girls go shopping, it's mostly to help Takina learn how to live a little. And when you look at some of the more action-packed episodes, when these girls are on missions, it's usually meant to help Chisato learn how to take things more seriously. Now with that being said, let's talk about the action because wow, this anime takes a page out of John Wick when these girls decide to go all gung-fu on these bad guys. And I even like how we have a recurring villain throughout the story as he pretty much has a vendetta against Chisato given how they've crossed paths before. And I also like how he serves as the polar opposite to what Chisato and Takina stand for because while those 2 are meant to uphold peace and justice, this guy believes that bringing balance to a peaceful world means that there needs to be some chaos. And from beginning to end, while we watch these girls go from one mission to another, there's always some connection to the big bad guy of the story to where once we reach the last 3 episodes, the action pulls out all the stops. Now that also brings me back to what I mentioned earlier, which was Chisato's heart, because early in the season it is mentioned that the reason why this girl is able to move so fast and dodge bullets is because she's the only person on the planet that has an artificial heart. But somewhere midway through the season, we found out that Chisato's clock is ticking, and that's when the tone dimmers down as we as the audience let this information sink in, knowing that sooner rather than later, this girl's gonna die. And then all of a sudden, the hidden meaning behind this anime reveals itself, where aside from all the cakes, parfaits, guns, and bullets, this anime is about living life to its fullest with no regrets. And this is what makes this anime so special because while you do get to see these cute girls go shopping and shooting bad guys, on top of that, you all see them discover what it means to live. So overall, I had a lot of fun with this anime as it's funny, it's exciting, at the same time, it's very heartwarming, and honestly, I liked it so much that I even rewatched it in dub and was also able to meet up with the talented voice actresses who played Chisato and Takino. So like I said, I had a lot of fun with this anime as it tells a very well told complete story in just 13 episodes, making this show super easy to binge through. So if you're looking for something to watch tonight, I highly recommend you watch this show. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. That was my overall review on Lycoris Recoil. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button so you can always update this channel. I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye-bye.